Hello everyone, it's me Pranusika and welcome back to the Learning SQL series. So uh, today we are going to continue. I'm going to continue the SQL series and Learning SQL series. So today I covering a new topic, new section, and actually I heard this section name or heard this topic on SQL in the first time. So let's first let's try to understand what it is and how then I'll practice the questions. So yeah, today I'm going to practice on this topic CTE common table expression. I heard this. I heard this topic and heard this sentence first time in my SQL journey because SQL was also on our college syllabus, but I had not heard this syntax. So let's first understand this. So CTE is the common table expression that is more of like a subquery, but it easy uh, it is easy to understand. The syntax is easy than the subquery. So we can use this CTE instead of subqueries to perform some uh, task. But there is also a major uses of this, that is for a recursion. Okay, it has a recursive property that help uh, we know the recursion. Yeah, so that help us to perform recursion in SQL tables. So CT is like a temporary table that make a temporary table while execution time. So let's see the syntax. So uh, so this is the single CTE syntax where it start with, and then here we add the table name and the conditions if required. Then this is a multi-level. This is a here we use two CTE in the same time. Then this is a syntax for the recursion to perform recursion. Now let's continue the practice questions. The first task is to of the CTC to create a CTC name USA user. So let's first uh, create it. We can use lowercase. Use lowercase because policies I use lowercase. I use users that select all users from as, and here we select the all users, all user name, city from users who where comes in. This is, yeah. We can say it like a function, but not totally, not completely. Okay. Uh, we can see it's like a function name. We define a function that USA user, then here we write our logics, what we uh, expected output. So then we need to print it. For printing this, select all from US. That's all. Not a big deal, but yeah, the syntax is um, critical to understand in the first time. I learned about it first, then I uh, try try to practice these questions. My way, I think. Yeah, that's all. So, uh, let's go to the next question. Did you you can see here the task tool the task uh, tell us to create two C CTE. So we already see the syntax on it. Let's uh, with name as high price. High price as here is the one CTE. Then the next CTE will be electronics as yeah. So let's see what's required in the high CTC, high price CTE. Why I'm obsessed with the CTC word. Okay, select name. Okay, select name from products where where price is greater than 100. That's all. And select name from products where uh, category ID is 1. Now we already saw the syntax where syntax of using 2CT where we have to use join join operator here. Okay, how can we use it? We have to join this 2CTE like select uh, p dot name from ICSP and join electronic E for like on p dot name equal to e dot name. Let's run it. Yeah. So what we did right now, we create 2CTE. First one return the product name that those price prices greater than 100. Second city fetch the name or name from the product table that category ID is 1. Okay, then we we join two CTE on the basis of their common names and return it. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, here we say the order totals. Okay, that will calculate total quantity. Select uh, per user. So we need to use the user ID and sum of. First of all, let me explain the task. So we have to create a city. The name is ordered it to tell that read that first calculate the quantity of per user. So here we are going to use group by in from the order table. So first of all, the order table uh, quantity from orders to by group by user. Then select username and total quantity from users. Okay. So we create a city that calculate the total quantity. Wait, it's a s total quantity. Total quantity. Select user ID and total quantity per user. Then we have to select the username. So dot name and put total quantity. So now I am going to join the user table and the city, that is order totals. Select username from users. You join order table OT. But there is also another condition that we need that username those have more than 2 orders. Where OT dot total quantity greater than 2. Wait, okay. I use curly braces like a function. Okay, wait. On use dot it users dot id order OT dot user. Okay. Oh, my bad. My bad. Yeah. Now let's the next question. Create a recursion CTE to find all the employees and their reporting scene. Uh, yes, and start with employee and so the question is for recursive CTE. What the task asks for? It say the returning the reporting scene. Like so, as we saw the syntax of the recursion. So first we have to uh, use the recursive and the CTC name. So I'm going to use the reporting scene. Reporting scene. Select name ID from employee employees where ID is equal to 1. This is the base query. Now we have to write the recursive query that write with union all. Okay, with regards to reporting CNS, select without name, EID from employees, union all. My bad, my bad. We have to union all these the base query and the recursion query, and we have to join these two tables. Uh, Join reporting function and employees on, no, sorry, on. Yeah, that is it. Little bit hard, but yeah, it's okay. So bye bye for today.